As Democrats rush to condemn Attorney General William Barr, they appear to have forgotten their attitude when their own Attorney General was in the hot seat. One America's Pearson explains how Democrats' double standards mean Eric Holder's contempt charges were thrown right out the window.
The media circus around Attorney General William Barr is nearing a fever pitch. Democrats are lunging at any chance to obstruct President Trump's administration and believe demanding an unredacted copy of the Mueller report is just such an opportunity. Barr has explained he can't release the report over rules protecting grand jury testimony, yet Democrats are still threatening the Attorney General with contempt of Congress. While such a vote would probably pass, because Democrats control the House, the Department of Justice is under no obligation to prosecute their own boss. That means if the Democrats are really intent about pursuing this, they'll probably call for a civil contempt from a judge. It sounds serious, but it's a purely political move designed to discredit the new Attorney General and attack President Trump. For anyone with more than a short-term memory, the only proof necessary involves looking back a few short years to Eric Holder, the Attorney General under President Obama. Holder also has the distinction of being the only Attorney General who's ever been held in contempt of Congress. Back in 2012, Holder was brought up on contempt charges over his flat-out refusal to provide documents relating to a congressional inquiry into the failed Fast and Furious operation. Despite Holder's disastrous program costing the lives of an American Border Patrol agent and over 150 Mexican civilians who were brutally gunned down and killed, Obama refused to prosecute him, citing his executive privilege. And where was the liberal outcry over abuse of executive privilege then? While Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi condemned William Barr, claiming he lied to the House, that's a far cry from what she and other Democrats were saying back when Congress voted to hold Eric Holder in criminal contempt. In fact, back then, Pelosi insisted the entire idea of holding the Attorney General in contempt was nothing more than a Republican ploy to keep Democrats from voting that November.
It is no accident, it is no coincidence that the Attorney General of the United States is the person responsible for making sure that voter suppression does not happen in our country. These very same people are holding him in contempt, are part of a nationwide scheme to suppress the vote.
And when Republicans did vote to make Eric Holder accountable for the lives his program cost, many Democrats refused to vote and instead just walked out of the chamber, shouting, "Shame." Holder was eventually cleared of the charges, but it's obvious Democrats have completely forgotten they once believed accusing the Attorney General of contempt of Congress was just a political stunt. And although William Barr is unlikely to be prosecuted, it's also clear Democrats probably won't be calling a halt to their latest witch hunt anytime soon. Pearson Sharp, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.